So this is a different house than the house that I had built on my last upload because when I had gone back to edit the second part of my video, all of my footage got corrupted and I could not use any of it. So that was fun. And yeah, so all of my video clips got corrupted somehow, couldn't use them, and I was not able to finish my video because the house was already built, and I was not gonna go back in and rebuild that whole house. No way, sorry. So today we are building a new house because I want to start a new series about rebuilding Newcrest. And if you don't know, Newcrest is that blank world that came with, I think it was the base game, honestly. I really don't know. But it's that totally empty world. There is just a bunch of empty lots, and you kind of fill it up yourself. So I saw another couple sim YouTube channels doing that, and I thought that looked like so much fun. So that's going to be our next series. This is the first house in the series. It is called, I think the lot is Cookout Lookout. I can't really tell on my monitor right now, but it is one of the, when you're looking at Newcrest, there's that row of empty lots on the right hand side. So that is where I am building currently. I was thinking, I forget the names of the towns, or like the names of the neighborhoods, but I was thinking that the row of houses where I'm building, I'm just going to make them all kind of like nicer suburban-y houses. And then in the top part of the world, where there's like a couple smaller lots, I'm gonna make that more like starter homes. I want to do a couple just base game starter home builds up there, and like I don't know, like young families or like for Sims who have just finished university and are looking for somewhere to move to. So that I think is going to be up there. And then those huge lots down at the bottom, I actually think I'm going to make them, I'm going to make those two bigger lots, community lots, and the other houses just for like, you know,
My
super big
apologies. I couldn't.
super big mansions. Sorry, my watch just started talking to me. Um, but I'm also gonna make, I'm not gonna go crazy with um, like lots that are like businesses. I think I'm only gonna do maybe like a library, a park, a restaurant, and a gym. I'm not gonna go over the top with them just because I really want to do more like house builds. But so this house build is for three Sims, um, one child Sim. I only built one child room, but there's another, you'll see when we get to the upstairs, but there's another room upstairs that was pretty tiny and I made it into an office. You can probably fit like a toddler bed in there and like maybe a couple toys or a dresser. Um, but it's really tiny. So if you do end up downloading this lot and you want to have more kids, you're probably going to have to either rebuild it or like reconfigure it to fit a little bit better because that room is tiny. But this is the outside landscaping that I'm working on at the moment. I really like the way the landscaping came out on this house. I think it looks so cool. I've actually been watching a lot of Simlessy YouTube videos. I am obsessed with her, every time I watch her video, she just inspires me to want to come on The Sims and just build for hours and hours and hours. Um, so yeah, I really took a lot of inspiration from her. I actually think that she is doing her new save file. I downloaded her last save file, and when I tell you that the builds were just unbelievable, I I I don't understand how people can build like her. She is so talented, it's not even funny. So, a lot of my inspiration comes from her, but also going back to what I was saying earlier, Hillariousy is the YouTuber that I was talking about. She's actually doing a Rebuilding Newcrest series right now, and I just thought that looked like so much fun because it's totally empty. Like you can make it be whatever you want, and she's doing like the whole shebang. Like I think she's building like a country club. She made mayor. She built the mayor's house so far, and a couple other builds too. And I just thought that this looks like so much fun, and it's a great series idea because a lot of times I really struggle with like coming up with different builds, and I tend to like gravitate towards the same types of sims and the same types of career paths that they do. So I thought that this was so much fun because now I have to actually build an entire world. So like it gives me reasons to build for like every types of sim, every type of characters that they could be, whatever type of career they want to do. So I just thought that this was such a great idea. So thank you to Legacy. And I actually saw a couple other simmers do this too. So I also saw a few other like challenge build videos and where you have to use different packs for different builds. And I thought that was fun too because I am a creature of habit, and I no matter what like I say I'm building my sim for and whatever like career path or whatever, they always end up looking the same with the same kind of clothes, with the same, character traits, as well as I use the same stuff in like every single build. So this actually should be good because now I will be pushed out of my comfort zone to have to do other things. But anyway, back to the build. Here I'm just sticking this little cork board and putting some fun postcards on it because I just think that's really cute to do. Maybe when the Sims travel to like other towns or neighborhoods where they go on vacation, they grab a postcard from there and they come home and they stick it on their bulletin board. I just thought that was a really cute idea. Whenever we travel with our family, I either try to buy an ornament or like a coffee mug from wherever we go. So that way at Christmas time, like our tree has different ornaments from all the different places that we've been. And I just think that's so cool. So let me know if you guys do anything fun like that in the comments. But yeah, I was really struggling with the layout here of the kitchen because I don't know, this floor plan, it wasn't coming together for me. I couldn't get it exactly how I was picturing it in my head, and yeah, I was just really struggling with this. So I don't know, maybe if you guys end up downloading it and changing anything about it, tag me so I can see what you changed. And what you liked about the build. But yeah, so here I'm just going into the different menus. I don't know if you guys know the cheats to get into like all the other stuff. I like to use the show bb.show hidden objects and bb.show live edit objects because you get so much more stuff, and especially with the hidden objects and the live edit objects, they're free because they're in like the debug menu. So you can add a lot of stuff to your Sims house without going over budget. So those are good for if you're doing like base game builds and you want to put some decorations around because let's face it, $20,000 to build an entire house is really hard. So I like to use a lot of those items to at least make it look a little bit more decorated instead of just, the standard couch, TV, bed, bathroom, kitchen setup that most base game builds are. You can at least get some decorations in there. But yeah, so I ended up switching out. I just couldn't figure out the what I wanted for this little like hallway area. I figured just I was trying to picture because this is actually kind of how my parents' house is laid out a little bit. Like in the kitchen, there's this weird, like it's like a long galley kitchen, and there's just like this weird kind of empty space, like filler area. So I was trying to think what my mom usually keeps over there, and she actually has a hutch just like this, and I remember it from like when we were growing up using it. So I just thought that was cute. And then this downstairs bathroom, I did want to add a shower just because in the upstairs, when we do the upstairs floor plan, there's only the one bathroom and it's attached to the parents' bedroom. Like there's no other way to get to it than from inside the parents' bedroom. So I wanted to at least have a room for like the kid to use downstairs or like, obviously guests when other Sims come over. So that's fun. I actually further on in the video, I don't know if I kept that in here or if I edited it out, but I tried to add a little like laundry room just because I did put um like laundry baskets around. So I think I am going to, before I upload this to be downloadable, I think I'm going to add a basement and put like a laundry downstairs in the basement and maybe like add a game room just because there really wasn't a whole lot of room. Like from the outside, the house looks big, but I don't know, the inside it's just not very, very big. So yeah, I might add a couple other things before I make this downloadable. I was just thinking about that now, otherwise I would have built it and included the footage for you. Um, but yeah, so now we're just working in the dining room. I put a little bar in there to add for the mixology skill because the Sims that I pictured here, so there's a little boy and the way his room is decorated, it's all like outer space and like space themed. So I think he's going to want to be an astronaut for his career when he grows up. I thought that would be fun. I've actually never built with a like an astronaut career, so that should be fun for him. And then I think I'm going to have one of the parents want to be like a chef or a mixologist, and then I think I'm gonna have the other parent do like a not I don't want to say a standard job, but like you know be a cop or maybe like a writer or something like that. Like one of like the good old classic Sims careers. So yeah, I am now. This is the living room, like family room area. I end up fitting in. I do put some toys in here. I think I get a toy box and one of the like buckets of toys, and I don't actually know if the bucket of toys is playable or not. I don't remember. But yeah, so this is just like the little family room area. I love, I absolutely am in love with the couches that came with Eco Lifestyle. I was so happy with that pack. Not like the gameplay, but just the stuff that came with it. And if you enter the cheat codes in, then you can use all of the fabricated items in your build like already, and I just think that they came out so good. They really look like awesome. And I feel like they really took a lot of the like custom content stuff into consideration when they were making the eco lifestyle pack, because the stuff is just so good. And I'm not a big CC player. I just don't like it because I like to put my houses on the gallery, and it always made me so mad. Like before I knew how to use CC, anytime I would go to download a build, it used CC in it. Like so much stuff would just be like blank, and it just always made me so mad. So I really try not to use CC when I build, just because I want everybody to be able to download my stuff and like play with it and enjoy it and not have to be aggravated going back in and finding like you know, what didn't download and what got replaced with like other things. So that's on that. But so now moving on to the upstairs. This is the master bedroom area with their bathroom, like I said, and then this little room over here is what I end up making into the study. I was going to have it be another bedroom for another kid sim or maybe like a teenager sim, but I end up expanding the parents' master bathroom just because I wanted to fit like a shower, a toilet, sink, all of that good stuff up there, and it just was not working. So that's why if you want to get rid of that bathroom upstairs, you can totally make like both of those rooms just bigger and fit more Sims in it. So here, this is going to be the parents' bedroom. I'm still undecided on like what I want the parents to look like. So I just kind of did a generic, you know, room, not a lot of different, like interesting stuff, just some basic, stuff. But yeah, that's that toy bucket that I was telling you about earlier, and I don't know if it actually works or not. Never have placed it in a build that I used before. So let me know if it works when you download it, or if you play with this house, let me know if it works. Um, but yeah, so here I'm just using the size up. Well, I use the size up, but then I decided that I didn't like it. So, and then yeah, you'll see here I try to fit everything in there, but I couldn't get it to all work. And it just wasn't I wasn't happy with it. So I ended up making the bathroom. I moved it back here, and I put in the shower, the toilet, and then a sink and like a cabinet in there. So, yeah. I've been trying to use more colors too, because I feel like everything that I build with is either like standard neutral colors or like black and white, super modern. I don't know. So I've been trying to use more colors, at least on the walls, even if I just buy this or if I use the same color theme furniture. I at least want to use more color on the walls. So that was my goal for that part of the build at least. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Gotta start somewhere. So, but moving on to the kids' room, I always love decorating kids' rooms because there's just so much stuff that you can put on their walls and like really clutter it up. I don't know. I always thought that was so cute to like let them decide to like decorate their own rooms. So, but yeah, it's very like STEM themed. So there's a lot of like I put a lot of like space decorations and like robots. I actually think I ended up putting in here the one science project that came with parenthood. So that'll be cute for the kid to do. But yeah, like I said, the rooms are all really tiny, so I couldn't fit a whole lot in there. Just like kind of the standards, the basics, and then some just decorations. But this is another little trick that I like to do. I go into the pre-made, like Max's pre-made rooms, and I'll go through them. And if I see anything that I like, I just kind of pull it out and maybe change the color to fit like my design. Because I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's just so much easier to look at a pre-made room and say like, oh yeah, I forgot to put this in their room, or like, oh, I like this better than what I have in there. So that's just something that I like to do also, just because, like, I don't know, unless I am looking for something super specific or like I'm just really inspired and like know exactly what I want, I can never just go in and like say like, okay, well, it needs this and this and this, and then be done with it. Like everything I have to, if I see something, then I'm like, oh, what about this? And I have to like take it out and put it in there, and then I'm like, no, and then I go to the next thing, and my builds end up taking me hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Is anybody else like that, or just me? I hope it's other people are like that too, because I feel like I can't just like sit down and say like, okay, this is what this room needs, this is what that room needs. I just have to go through, and I usually end up with the same stuff over and over and over again. But yeah, so here is the study. I think I just put a computer desk and the bookshelf, and I think I do get a chair in here too. So that way the sim can like sit and read the books off the bookshelf. Um, but yeah, I figured whatever parent I ended up using for the career, if they have like a writer career, this could be like their, office, or maybe like it could double as the kids' like homework room until they, have more space. They renovate somewhere down the road. Um, so it's just very cramped for now. And yeah, so this is just finishing this part up and then just cluttering up the desk. And we are back outside. Oh, I love these stones that came with the Star Wars pack. I know the Star Wars pack is such a hot topic for debate. Um, but I don't mind it. I don't think it's terrible. I like some of the build stuff that came with it. I did do a little bit of a gameplay like on my own, and I don't know. I like it. I like the packs where you get like missions that you have to complete. I don't know if you guys remember from Sims 3, there was one expansion pack that came with it, and they had to travel to somewhere. It was like a China themed. I don't want to say China themed, but like it was had a lot of the same like landmarks that China has, and your sim had to go on like an exploration to find like the nectar and like explore the caves and stuff. I forget the name of the pack, but I loved it. I love the mission packs. But anyway, so here we are just finishing up in the backyard. I did put a chess table, a woodworking table, and then some gardening stuff and the honey box. So that way, like if you do want to put like a sim with maybe some gardening skill in here, they have a spot to work. And then just putting some, jungle jungle gym equipment for the sim child and a hot tub because I really like that hot tub. I haven't used it yet, and I really thought that that is like really cute. So I thought that was nice. Like maybe the parents splurged on something for themselves. Like one of them really wanted the hot tub, so they splurged on it and got it. But yeah, so we're coming up to the end of the build. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Let me know what kind of Sims you want to see for our like rebuilding Newcrest series. And I am so excited and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with and let me know what careers, what kind of Sims, any, family ideas that you have, or even if it's not family ideas and like just ideas for specific Sims. I'm so excited. I can't wait to make this entire world. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.